Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start out this video by making something perfectly clear. This right here, that's my butt. And my butt is just fine. It's just fine. I didn't have to go out last night after watching the Royal Rumble and go to Walmart or Walgreens or CVS Pharmacy or any of those places and go get some hemorrhoid cream. No hemorrhoid cream for me. I'm all good. I'm not butt hurt. I'm just fine. I'm really good. I'm all good. Yes, I'm just fine. But obviously, there is a severe shortage of hemorrhoid cream now in the stores. All around Pittsburgh and all around the internet community is just losing their minds over the travesty of what happened last night. Oh my God. Batista came back and actually won the Royal Rumble. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Nope. Welcome back, everyone. This is Jason. Yeah, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the Royal Rumble last night. I think it's one of the most action-packed pay-per-views that they've had in several months. And do I care that Batista won the Royal Rumble? Okay, guys, seriously, you knew he was coming back. You knew there was a good chance that he was going to win the Royal Rumble. Yay, yay, Batista's coming back, yay! Oh, but you're going to make him win the Royal Rumble? Oh my God, how could you do that, WWE? Really? Really? I'm good with it. I'm good with it. The whole pay-per-view, top to bottom, was really good. Let's start with the pre-show. The pre-show was really good, and actually, I think probably shocked some people. There was a title change. It was the New Age Outlaws against the Rhodes brothers, Cody Rhodes and Goldust, and they actually had a title change on the pre-show of all things. I think a lot of people were upset about that too, that it wasn't on the the main pay-per-view, but whatever. It was a good match. It was a solid match, and it also led to it made you think. I mean, we're all thinkers out here. We all think about, okay, what's going to happen. We try to predict um, the outcomes. We try to think of, okay, well, if this happens, maybe this will happen. And that's what I did in one of my last videos. I said the New Age Outlaws are probably going to win, and they did. And what is it going to lead to? It's going to lead to a match at WrestleMania. It's got to, and that's something that I personally want to see, and I think a lot of people want to see it. The match finally between Goldust, and his brother Cody Rhodes. I want to see it. So the pre-show was good. Seeing Ric Flair and HBK and Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, really good to see those guys. They're all looking good. And it was also interesting to see HBK put over uh, Daniel Bryan. He really did. I mean, he he ruined his chances, a few months ago for you know the championship and all that. But now he put him over at the beginning of the pay-per-view, and it was interesting. So, who knows? Who knows where that'll lead? Probably nowhere, but it was interesting nonetheless. Then we get the actual pay-per-view itself, and I'd actually would go as far as to call this, um, give it a match of the year candidate: Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. Uh, this match went almost a half an hour, and just absolutely crazy, crazy action in this match. Just an incredible, outstanding match. Bray Wyatt won, and which made a lot of people think that they put this loss for Daniel Bryan at the beginning of the pay per view so that he could come back in the Royal Rumble and win it. Well, that didn't happen. And like I said, people are just losing their minds over this. And I don't know why. Daniel Bryan's even said for weeks that he's probably not going to be in it. He wasn't in it, you know, and that's fine. You still show your love and support for him and whatever, and they're going to do something big with him. It's just a matter of time, you know. It is. It's just a matter of time, and and we as fans we got to be patient. What are we gonna go? Bang Vince's door down and tell him he screwed up the pay per view? It's what a lot of people want to do, and they're trying to do it. They're starting petitions on Facebook and all sorts of stuff. It's just ridiculous. Folks, this is. Hey, I love wrestling. Okay, I've been watching it for several years. I'm creeping up on 40, so you know how long I've been watching it. I've been watching it since I was a wee little nard. This is wrestling, folks. Relax, enjoy it, for crying out loud. Uh, everyone's got their opinions, and you're allowed to your opinions, and that's fine. But man, people are just ready to go jump off a freaking bridge because Daniel Bryan didn't get this or that, the other thing. Whatever. Next match, we had Big Show and Brock Lesnar. And I don't even know if you could call this a match because it was just an ass kicking and a half, honestly. Uh, Brock Lesnar absolutely just slaughtered the Big Show. Wrecked, I don't know how many chairs, like 3 or 4 chairs, and broke the chairs literally over Big Show. And it's to put over Brock Lesnar and make him look like the fierce beast or whatever. You're not gonna have a big technical match marathon when you've got 2 guys in a ring like this, Big Show and Brock Lesnar. So yeah, I think they did the right thing here by they put over Brock Lesnar and just made him look brutal and just destroyed the Big Show. The only thing I think that they did wrong with this is they had Big Show get up and walk to the back at the end of this beating. Okay, probably were like, I don't want to put him on a stretcher. Do you want to put him on a stretcher? I don't want to put him on a stretcher. Let's let Mikey put him on a stretcher. And Mikey was like, oh, hell no. I'm not putting him on a stretcher. Would you want to put him on a stretcher? I don't think so. But nonetheless, that's the only thing I would have changed about that. And then we had John Cena versus Randy Orton. And the crowd just got blatantly rude. They destroyed the match. And thank God Randy and John got together and actually started changing stuff up and stealing each other's moves just to try to shut the crowd up a little bit. But man, Pittsburgh I don't think you're going to see a pay-per-view in Pittsburgh anytime soon. Vince is probably pretty pissed. Yeah, the crowd was just horrible during this match. I can't even tell you much beyond that about the match because that's all you're going to remember from it was how insane and crazy the crowd was, all the chants and everything they did. It was very distracting, very rude. And that's the thing. We as the internet wrestling community, we're allowed to our opinions and whatever. That's fine. But geez, Louise, that was just horrible. It really was. Um, Orton retained. Cena lost. And at the end, the Wyatts were the cause of it. Bray Wyatt and his boys came out, distracted Cena, which caused Randy Orton to get the win. And that obviously sets up something huge between Bray Wyatt and John Cena. Is that what the headliner is going to be for WrestleMania? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to headline WrestleMania, but it's certainly going to be one of the big rivalries going into it. John Cena and Bray Wyatt. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. They're really throwing top-notch stuff at Bray Wyatt, which is good. I love Bray Wyatt. I jumped on his train a long time ago when he was coming up in FCW and NXT, and watched him perfect his craft, and what he's doing now. It's good to see them, doing a lot of stuff with him. So then we get to the Royal Rumble. Well, it's one of the best Royal Rumbles that I've seen in a long time, honestly. Batista won, obviously. We covered that. That's done. Okay, whatever. Roman Reigns, big time star in this Royal Rumble. He had, what did he have? He broke Kane's record. It was a 13-year record held by Kane, and he broke it and had the most eliminations with 12. And we had some good surprises. Some were kind of wasted. We had El Torito. Okay, really, you got to throw a little comedy in there, I guess. But I guess Santino Marella was busy getting his, neck fixed. He just had neck surgery, I guess. So, he wasn't around for it. So they had to throw in someone else like El Torito and the Great Khali. It was cool to see big, sexy Kevin Nash come back. That was cool. Always been a fan of his. Always going to be a favorite. Did he do much? No. But it was still really cool to see him. And he was one of the guys that Reigns got rid of. The last four were Punk, Roman Reigns, Sheamus, and Batista. Punk got eliminated by Kane, so obviously they're going to be extending that whole Punk versus the Authority thing. Is that going to lead to Triple H versus Punk at WrestleMania? Could be. A lot of people talking about that. What is this going to do to... By the way, it was very nice to see Sheamus come back. Welcome back, Sheamus. What is this going to do to the Shield? In an interview this morning I watched between the guys, they say that the Shield is fine. There's still no cracks in the Shield. Well, Roman Reigns threw Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins over the rope last night, along with Antonio Cesaro. He did a 3-1. That was, here's to you, Roman. That was pretty impressive. Man, poor Rey Mysterio. Booed out the freaking building because it was the last one, and they wanted Daniel Bryan. So much butt hurt, so little time. It's funny. I loved it. Okay, I've spoken enough on this. It's just, what are you going to do? You're not going to love everything that the WWE is going to do, and you're going to hate some of the stuff that they do. Would have I liked to see Punk win the Royal Rumble? Yeah, that would have been cool, but that wouldn't have made any sense because they're doing a whole Authority thing right now with him, and it's going to lead to other things. So, okay, so my prediction on that was wrong. Whatever. Am I going to lose any sleep over it? No. My butt's fine, though, like I said. So, thanks for watching, guys. That's my review. And Raw should be interesting tonight. Later.